Good morning guys, and welcome back to another reading vlog. I haven't done a reading vlog in a few weeks. I was in Hawaii, like you guys know. Speaking of that, I'm gonna start by making a coffee because I haven't had coffee and it is 11 a.m. already. And not just because it is 11 a.m. and I haven't had coffee, but I was on the floor because I was playing with Cersei. So we're gonna make coffee first. The reason that I want to make coffee right now is because I bought, if you guys haven't seen the vlogs, I went to Hawaii at the beginning of March and it is March 20th today. So I already uploaded the Hawaii vlogs. If you guys haven't watched them, go watch them. But we went to a coffee farm and I brought back coffee. So I'll show you guys. Do you need to go outside? Here's the coffee that I brought back. If you guys don't know, I love Rocky Road. Rocky Road ice cream is my favorite ice cream ever. And also there's a candy called Rocky Road, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That is one of my favorite candy as well. So I do love Rocky Road. And I was very interested in this coffee. It doesn't say what it is, but it had it on the note. It said what this coffee has, and it sounds so good. So I'm gonna try this one today. But I actually also got chocolate raspberry, and as you guys know, I do love chocolate raspberry coffee as well. I actually bought the raspberry syrup thing because I love raspberry on my coffee. I'm gonna try this one right now and we're gonna make it. We're gonna play with Cersei, and then I'll tell you guys what book I'm reading. Okay, we are back and I'm also playing with Cersei. Come on, let it go. Cersei needs my attention 24/7. We are back and the coffee is ready. I'm gonna try it with you guys just to see how it tastes. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that I might not be able to taste the chocolate in it. Oh, that's good. That is so good. That's a really good cup of coffee. If you guys didn't watch the vlog, they had a few samples that you could try, but they didn't have this one, so I couldn't try it. I just went with my gut feeling that it was Rocky Road coffee. Like, when am I ever gonna get Coffee Road coffee, right? Part of me was hoping that I was not gonna like it. Part of me was like, it's not gonna taste like chocolate. It's not gonna taste like Rocky Road. It's not gonna be good, so I don't have to go back because you can't buy this online. So I'm a little disappointed that I actually liked it. But anyways, back to the video. Hi guys, welcome back. This is an exciting video for me. I'm actually really excited for this video because a few months ago I asked a few of you guys on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this. If not, go follow me on Instagram. That way you can see the pictures I take of my books and you guys can stay up to date on the books that I'm reading. I don't know. Go follow me on Instagram if you like. But anyways, I had a poll on Instagram asking a few of you guys if you guys would be interested in me blogging my experience reading a few books, and everyone voted yes. So that is what I'm doing, and I actually did one already. I'll link it. I read Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson and I really like that book. I'm excited to continue with the second book, but that's just gonna be a regular blog. And today I'm gonna be reading one of those books that a lot of people love, a lot of people have read. It came out a few years ago. It has been hyped and everything, but I have yet to read it. And the book that I'll be reading today and probably the whole week is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I know. I haven't read this book. I bought this book the year it came out. I don't know what year it came out actually. If I'm not wrong, this book came out in 2015 and that's 6 years ago. So yes, I bought this book 6 years ago and I just never read it because what I wanted to do was to read the first 3 books of the Grisha trilogy, and I just read the first one, Shadow and Bones, and I never continued the series. I've tried to reread it, but it hasn't happened. And I'm sure that most of you guys know that the Netflix series is coming out next month in April. So what I decided to do was just to pick up Six of Crows, because I've heard that you don't need to read the first 3 books of the other trilogy to get to this book. It is the same world, but they're not the same characters, and I'm not sure if the other characters come out on this one. I don't think so. But what's gonna happen is that since I read Shadow and Bones a few years ago, I think I still remember what happened in that one. So I'm gonna read this one, see if I still need to read the other 2. If not, I'm just gonna keep reading this one and the second one of this, and then I'll think about it if I want to read the other 3, because I'm not very interested on those. But for this vlog, I'm just gonna focus on reading Six of Crows, see how it goes. I mean, I know a lot of people have loved the crap out of this book, and I just hope to do the same. I am going to listen to the audiobook as well, because I do have somewhere to be in a few minutes. I'm actually gonna leave like at 12:30, and it is almost 12. I'm gonna drink my coffee, start the book. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited as I am, because I can't wait to get to this book. Honestly, it has been one of my most anticipated books, and I just don't know why I just never picked it up. But I'm excited for the TV show, and it looks great. So I'm gonna read this now and see you guys later. Okay guys, I just got done with my appointment. I wasn't gonna tell you guys just because I don't know, but I just got my vaccine for COVID, and you know, it's a choice, it's a decision. I made the choice to take it because it was available to me, so I did that today. I'm feeling fine, everything's good. I'm not planning to go into details or say anything else, but I did get the vaccine. I'm fine, I'm good. But I had to drive all the way to like technically where I work, and I work about 40 minutes from my house. And since I was over here, I just thought I would stop at our favorite, everyone's favorite bookstore, and that is Barnes and Nobles. So I'm here. I still haven't gotten the new Sarah J. Maas book, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get it right now. I do have a gift card, so I wouldn't be spending my money on the book. Not that I wouldn't spend my money on the book, because I'm definitely gonna buy it, but it is expensive. So it is a big book, but I do want to read it, so I might get it. There's also another book that I'm thinking about getting. There's a few books that I'm thinking about getting. I don't know how many I'm gonna get. So also there's a lot of people here, so I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anything, so we'll see how that goes. I just wanted to let you guys know that we are here, and I'm probably gonna buy Starbucks as well, because my coffee, well, I just drank my coffee real quick and then I need more coffee. So I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the AC. It's hot in here. I mean, I think it's the first day of spring. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but it is March 20th. But anyways, there's someone parking next to me. I just got my chai latte, and yes, they are parking right next to me. I got a dirty chai latte because it is the best, with soy milk, of course. I don't drink regular milk anymore, so not because I don't want to, but because I can't. So soy milk it is. I tried the new drink with the brown sugar and the oat milk, and I didn't like it because it was not sweet enough. So I know brown sugar, sweet, it was not sweet enough for me, so whatever. I'm just gonna show you guys really quick the books that I got, because I ended up getting 4 books. I know I was not planning to get 4 books. The first book that I got is the book that I came here for, and that is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. This book is huge. Like, I'm hoping it's just as good as the other ones, because the reason why I'm reading this book, it's mainly because of Cassian. I can care less for Nesta. I hated Nesta since book 1, and I hated her in book 3. I hated it. I hated the fact that Cassian imprinted with her, like, since the moment that it was discovered that she was his mate. I am sorry, but no. So I'm hoping that this book, it's better. I still have to read the last novella that she came out with, like after the 3rd book. There was like a small short novella that links both series. I still have to read that one. I'm gonna read it before this one. I don't know if she redeems herself in that book or she's gonna do it in this book, but we'll see. People have said amazing things about this one. Like, they all like it. They haven't been disappointed, so I'm excited for that. The next book I got, I didn't know it had come out already. Like, why didn't anyone tell me this? I didn't know. I knew it was gonna come out this year. I just didn't know when. And that is Namesake. That sounds so weird. Am I saying that wrong? Namesake. Oh, because they know. That's what it is. Is it Namesake? Anyways, it's by Adrian Young. I read the first one last year, sometime last year, and I loved the first book. I love the cover. It is one of my favorite covers, and I know that if you put them together they make like the face. However, this one is just a little lighter. The other book has like deeper red hair, but if you put them together, I believe they make a face, like they complete the face, and it's so beautiful. I love these covers. I'm so excited for this one. I didn't know it had come out already. I actually do like the story as well, so I'm glad that it came out and I have it now, so we'll read that one later. The next book I got is Cersei by Madeline Miller. As you guys know, I read The Song of Achilles finally, and that book is everything. So I am gonna give Cersei a try. I wasn't going to read Cersei just because, again, I don't know her story. I don't know much about the Greek gods, but after reading The Song of Achilles, I knew I had to give Cersei a try. And this book was like buy one get 50% off, so I was looking on the table because it was like the last minute. When you're about to check out, they have a few tables, and that book was there, so I grabbed it. And then in the same table, I couldn't choose another book because there was like, I didn't see another book that I wanted to get. So the next book I'm about to show you guys, it was kind of like impulsive buy. I don't know if I really want to read it. I'm probably gonna read it because I really like the show. But that is Bridgerton, The Duke and I by Julia Queen. The sticker is covering the last name. It is the TV show's cover, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna see if I like it and then read the next books. But I got this one just for shits and giggles because I didn't know which other book to choose. I mean, I didn't have to get a second book, so it was just an impulsive buy. Okay, anyways, I am gonna head home now because I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch, so that was my Barnes & Noble's haul. I was not planning to do a Barnes & Noble haul, but anyways, I'll see you guys when I get home. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday and it is 10:30. I just woke up a bit ago. I do have to say that I think the vaccine made me this sleepy. I'm fine. I'm good. Everything's good. I was so tired, and not even like, it was just tired. Like, I just needed to sleep, and if you guys don't know this, me getting up at 10:30 is not a thing anymore. I am either up by 6 in the morning or 7, 8 on the weekends. This never happens. So that's that. I technically didn't start the book yesterday like I wanted to. It was just the day just slipped by. My boyfriend actually came to the house after I was back from where I went, and we watched the new Justice League movie, 6-part thing. Let's call it a movie. And you guys, it is so good. I really enjoyed it. I am not into the DC universe. I don't know much about it, or like as much as I know about Marvel, but I really enjoyed this movie. I actually dislike Ben Affleck as Batman, and I do have to say Batman is just not my favorite superhero. My favorite superhero from the DC comics is Wonder Woman and Superman. Like, I think they both hold the first place. But yeah, like, I'm not the biggest DC nerd or anything, so I don't know much about it. I know you guys might have stronger opinions, but this movie, I really enjoyed it and I liked it. I mean, it was 4 hours long and it was pretty entertaining from the beginning to the end to be 4 hours, you know what I mean? But anyways, why I brought you guys here, my book is over there because I'm gonna go back to bed. I just decided that I'm just gonna take care of myself and spend all day in bed. I'm gonna be reading, watching TV, watching Netflix, watching YouTube, reading. I have seen this matcha chai latte going on. I heard of it on a video on YouTube, but then right now I'm gonna watch some TikToks on how to make it. I mean, I think it's pretty easy, but I do have some chai tea and I do have matcha, so I love them both equally. I am gonna make that and see how it comes out, see if I like it. I think people are calling it matcha. Get it? It's pretty smart. I'm actually excited to try it, so let's do that.
Here's how to make the matcha with 2 pumps of
Gonna
chai
watch.
I've had a couple people ask for my matcha recipe. I literally started drinking it a few days ago, but that's kind of the recipe I've made for myself.
Okay, so I think it's pretty simple. Just put there's nothing special to it, so I'm just gonna add the matcha and I'll show you guys. Here it is, and now we try it. I like it. It's not bad. I taste both the chai and the matcha. I put more chai than matcha, so my sister's calling me, so I'll talk to you guys right now. Guys, and welcome back. No, I already started this vlog. Hello guys, today is Saturday, April 17. Yes, it has been a whole month since I tried to read 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I didn't. It honestly took me a long time to try to get into the book. I mean, I couldn't even make it past chapter 2. I couldn't even finish chapter 2, to be honest. And so I decided to, instead of making myself want to read it when I'm not in the mood, I put the book down and picked up A Court of Silver Flames by Cersei Maas, and that book just took me out of the reading slump I was in, but then it put me on a bigger reading slump because, like, what do I read after that? I don't know. I mean, I do have a few books of Cersei Maas still that I haven't read, but anyways, I knew I wanted to pick up Six of Crows again, give it another try because I really want to like it. I want to know what the hype is about, and the series is coming out next Sunday. No, next Saturday, Friday, I don't know, next week, and I really want to read Six of Crows before the series comes out, just to have an idea of what it is and to like the book as much as everyone likes it, honestly. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to read this book, and I have thought about DNFing it, but I really want to read it, and I maybe like the first pages are hard to get through, and maybe once I get to know the characters and get a feeling for what is going on, I'm not sure. The thing is that this book, I'm gonna tell you what chapter I'm in. I am on part 2 now, which is chapter 7. I am going to read about Matthias. So that is page 100. I am 100 pages into the book, and I do have to say that I am still struggling, not as much as I was at the beginning of the book, but I still don't have a good sense of the place we're in. I know this is one of the biggest parts, or the reason to why people who have read the other 3 books and the Grisha trilogy read those first, because they expand on the world and world building and stuff, and this book takes part in that same universe kind of thing, world, and they don't explain much of where you're at, and or like descriptions of the places, because I think like you have to have a sense of the place already. But I read the first book a very long time ago, and I kind of remember, and I just can't picture, I don't know, I can't picture the setting of this one well enough. And if it wasn't for, I watched like the beginning of the trailer of the series because I don't want to spoil myself. I didn't finish watching the trailer, but from the vibes and how how they're dressed and a little bit that I saw, I kind of picture like the time and the fashion and stuff. So I'm very excited to watch the show, but I also want to get into the book, but I can't. So I am struggling. I don't know if it's the writing, I don't know if it's that I don't get enough, like I can't picture where we are at. Maybe I feel like there's so many characters, and this is just a me problem, but there are so many K's on this book. Every single name has a K or 2 K's, or the names are weird. I don't know if they're talking about a person or a place, and everything just sounds so confusing. And I am listening to the audiobook, and I also want to talk about that, but everything is really confusing with the characters. I know what the plot is and I know what's happening, but honestly I get distracted. Like I can't get into the story enough to like where I'm deep in the story, because like anything can take me out of the story. And I am listening to the audiobook for this book because it has a whole cast for everyone, and I thought it would be easier that way. But honestly I'm not sure, because so I picked up the book yesterday again, and I was listening to the audiobook on my way to work and on my way back, and I was listening to the audiobook and then I would just start thinking of something else, and then I had already missed like a whole chapter and I had to go back to it. So it's like that kind of audiobook book that is like I can't follow along to it. And then guys, there's a whole cast for the audiobook. Like there's different actors, narrators for each my card was full. So anyway, I was telling you guys that this book, the audiobook, has a whole cast for each one of the characters, and I was listening to it on my way back from work. And then, if you guys know Nina, the character in this book, Nina, she starts talking, like, she has a chapter before chapter 7. Chapter 6, it's Nina's chapter, and so I started listening to the audio, like I was listening to the audiobook, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why am I in Sarah J. Maas' book? Why is Farah talking to me right now? Like, why is Rhysand here? I was so confused, and I was like, wait, no, that's not Farah, and that's not Rhysand. That's Selena. That's the narrator. It was Nina. The narrator for Nina in this book is the narrator for the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I was so confused. I knew it wasn't Farah, but when the voice started talking, it took me right into Sarah J. Maas's stories, and I was like, wait, that's not Farah. That is Selena. And then I checked, I googled it when I got home, and yes, I mean, by the time I got home, like, I was 100% sure that it was the same narrator. And then I looked it up, and yes, it's Elizabeth Evans, something like that. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but it is her. She is the narrator for the Throne of Glass series. So I kept thinking about Selena and Roland. I mean, her name is Elaine. I forget her real name, but you know who I'm talking about, Selena. And it was Roland's voice as well, and I just could not stop thinking about that. And that's actually when I got into the book, but I was picturing a whole different world. I was in Sarah J. Maas' world, and they are so not the same world. And it's like, and I was so into the audiobook then, but it's not the same story, and I am mixing it up. So I don't know how that's gonna go, because she doesn't change voices. Like, she makes, so her voice for Selena, Elaine, whatever her name is the same voice for Nina in here, and the same voice she makes for Roland is the same voice she makes for Cass in here. So I'm just like, it's too much. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to listen to the audiobook with her in it, because I feel like her voice is just so, it like takes me back to Sarah J. Maas, and it's not good for either of us. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with the audiobook or just physically read it, and I don't know, I'll see. I do have to go now because I need to drive all the way to my destination. Is really far away. Yes, I tried to do this video about a month ago. As you guys have seen in the beginning of the vlog, I got my vaccine for COVID, so I am gonna go get the second shot today. I have to leave right now, like I have to actually like head out now, so I'm gonna do that. But I am gonna bring you guys with me because I'm gonna make a little stop at our favorite bookstore. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I got my shot. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I got my shot, and it didn't take long. It was actually pretty quickly, except for the fact that I had to wait like 15 to 20 minutes after getting the shot, because they have to see that you don't have any reaction symptoms. So that's the only reason why it took long to be there. But honestly, I got there and went straight to the person that had to check me in, and then sat down. It took like 2 minutes, and then I had to wait for like 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm doing well, and I have made it to our favorite bookstore. I mean, it might not be our favorite bookstore because it's pretty expensive. I mean, the books are expensive anyways, and I mean, yeah, but to be honest, it's the only bookstore nearby me. I know it's crazy, but like we don't have any secondhand bookstores. We don't have any indie bookstores at all, so this is the only bookstore besides Target that I can go to. So we made it. I think there's a lot of people. I will try to vlog maybe on my phone, or if I am brave enough to take out the camera. I do have some titles in mind that I am gonna pick up, so it's not gonna be like crazy just grab whatever you want. I mean, yeah, but like, you know what I mean. So let's just go. You guys, I've never had coffee boba, but this is the first time I'm gonna try it, so I'm excited. You guys are kind of crooked and it's hot, but it's the first time I'm gonna try coffee boba, so here you go. Ooh, that's good. That is so good. 10 out of 10. Love it. This is amazing. Oh my god. Wow. Alright guys, Barnes & Nobles was a fail. I didn't get a single book because they didn't have the books that I wanted. And that is not the first time it happens. So, I don't know what's going on with that Barnes & Nobles, but whatever. I am now on chapter 12, which is like page 150 around there. And you guys, I was actually thinking about DNFing the book, but I'm gonna continue reading it. I'm hoping for more character development. I think we are finally getting that a little bit because I haven't connected to the characters yet, so I want that. So far, my favorite character is Inej. Inej, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. But she's by far my favorite character, and I just learned a little bit more about her. And then I am also very confused to whereas like what they're doing at the moment. There's a lot of action and like a lot of fighting scenes, not fighting physical, but like gun and you know, that kind of stuff. Guns and knives and running away. But I have no idea where they are and what they're looking for, what they're doing. So it's, I know I am paying attention to it. Like, I know the main plot and like what's going on, but I have missed so much of it, and like that's why I thought about DNFing the book. But I'm just gonna continue reading it, listening to the book. I'm not sure. Like, I'm still not sure what to do. And by the way, this was so good, but I just realized it's coffee and it is 5 p.m. already, so am I gonna sleep? I don't know, but it would help because I need to finish this book. So we'll see what happens, and I'll talk to you guys about it later. I'm hoping for more character development and for things to be a little more clear of what they're doing, like at the moment, where they are. I still don't know who the bad guy is. Also, Cass, I like him. He's an asshole. I think he feels like he's too much, but I like him. But I want to know why he's the way he is. You know what I mean? And also, I feel like the characters are like in their mid-20s, but they are all 16 and 17. So in my head, they're in their mid-20s because that helps me more, because I picture them 15, 16, 17, and it doesn't work for what they're doing. So in my head, they're in their mid-20s. We'll see what happens, and I will talk to you guys more about it later. Alright guys, it is Monday, April 26th. I'm gonna make this wrap up real quick because the video is already long, but just wanted to come here and let you guys know that I finally finished reading 6 of CROWS, and I do have to say that I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have liked to. I know a lot of people love this series, these books, but I unfortunately didn't connect to it as much as I wanted to. I did like the characters at the end. I loved all 6 of them. I really liked Cass and Inez's relationship, as well as Matthias and Nina's relationship, especially when we get to see how they met and their struggles before the whole heist thing happens. But I did have a difficult time with the writing. I think it was the writing, or like picturing the settings, especially there's a lot of action in this book, and all the, like, every time something happened I found myself lost. They were in the ice court and I didn't know what part of the ice court they were in. It was difficult to know where they were and what was going on around them when the action happened. And I thought it was just me, but I talked to my cousin and he also found himself lost in most of the scenes. Like, the setting was difficult to picture, and that's what happened to me, at least. But I did like the characters. There's a lot of things that I missed because simply I was not following along. I thought the audiobook was gonna help, but it actually didn't. I mean, it helped me to get through it and finish the book, because if I was reading it physically I would have DNF'd it a very long time ago. So I did finish reading this with the audiobook, and I do want to say that I do want to read the next book, just because I watched the show already. Me and my boyfriend finished the show last night, and I really loved the show. I really liked and enjoyed everything about the show, but I know that they changed a lot of the things, and now I don't know if on the other books, like Cass, Inez, and Jasper, come out in the other books. I thought that the first 3 books were about Alina and Mal, and then this one and the Kingdom of Crows of King. What's the second one? Crooked Kingdom. I thought this one and Crooked Kingdom were just about all 6 of them, and I thought that the characters never crossed, but in the show they do. So now I'm not sure what happened in the other books with the Grishaverse trilogy. So if you guys know, just let me know down in the comments, because I don't want to read them, but I do want to know if they do meet each other in the other books, or they're just completely separate books like I thought, and the characters never cross paths, or the show just did it a lot better. I'm not sure. I really like the show. Also with the show, I like Cass, but I loved Cass in the book. The actor that they chose for Cass was totally different than how I pictured him. I mean, obviously it wasn't gonna happen the way I was picturing him, but it was very different. So it took me a lot to get into the character of Cass in the show, because I really liked Cass in this book. And then Jasper, I love Jasper in the show. Wish he had as much time and character building in the book as he did in the show. I think the show, unless he actually comes out in the other books, I'm not sure. They made his character very important in the show more than in the book. I really loved Jasper in the show. I mean, I liked Jasper in the book, but I just thought that they didn't give him the time that we needed for him, and they did that in the show. Also, I liked how the show kept Nina's and Matthias' whole story. Like, that's the only thing that I was like, yes, that happened exactly like that in the book. So I like that. So I'm guessing that the second season is gonna be more about what actually happens in Six of Crows. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I really enjoyed the show, as you guys might be able to tell. But anyways, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read Crooked Kingdom. I might, not sure yet. But yeah, that was this book. Honestly, I would have DNF'd this book if it wasn't for the show, or because I really wanted to see what happened and if it got better or not. I just don't think that Leigh Bardugo's writing style is my thing. I might have to try the next book, but I'm not sure. We'll see. But I think that is all I had to say for this. I just wanted to wrap this up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.